Hello, everybody. Hi, Alma. Good evening. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Am I audible? Am I visible? Could you confirm? Mm, Gauran V. Hello, Gauran V. Hello, Anisha. Good evening to you too. How's everybody doing? Where are you from? Gauran V. A very strange name. Never heard of that name before. Hello, Richa. Nice to see you. So sweet of you that you guys have joined. Sorry about the change in timings. It was because I had a dentist appointment at 7, hence I had to reschedule. So let's just start the session and let's wrap it up, shall we? Bhavna. Hello, Bhavna. Where are you from? All right, so let me welcome all of you on Unacademy, a platform that caters to the needs of all the aspiring students who are, in fact, on the verge of cracking their CBSE exams. Vaidehi, is it? Good evening, Anjali. There are too many new students today. Lovely, nice to see. Anjali, Gauranvi, and then who else? Bhavna. Okay, lovely. Are you all in 9th grade or 10th grade? Vaidehi, am I pronouncing that correctly? All right. Let me formally introduce myself. I am Tasneem Ahmed, and I have completed my master's and MPhil in English. And I've also been certified in TESOL, and I have also trained a bunch of students, and I also have 8 years of professional experience. And all right, nice to see you over here. Vaidehi, I'll call you Vaidehi. I think that's easier, so I'll call you that. So, all right, we were discussing about the formats of the letter yesterday. We're going to continue with the same today, but then today I'm going to bring you one letter which you guys are going to help me in writing. And once we are done with the letter, we're going to go to, we're going to have a tiny Menti quiz based on the formal and the informal usage. So you guys are going to tell me which statements are used or which statements go in formal letter or which ones go in informal letter. But first, let me tell you a little more about Unacademy and what you do get on Unacademy. Well, for starters, you have daily live classes, you have live tests and quizzes. 4, you have structured courses. 5, I'm sorry, 4, 3. I missed it out, right? First, daily live classes, live quiz, structured courses, and the fourth one is the unlimited access to all our live and recorded courses. Well, to connect with Unacademy, here is a Telegram channel. If you click on this and if you type in this thing, you will be connected with Telegram, with Unacademy's Telegram channel. And if you haven't already downloaded the Unacademy learning application, then make sure you are doing that right now on App Store or Play Store. Then install and then move on and go to the third step where you manage goals. And then once you do that, go to your goal, which is either 9th or 10th grade, and then go to special classes where you will be taken to the subscriptions page, where you will have 2 different subscriptions. One is Unacademy subscription, another one is Iconic subscription, which comes on a discounted rate based on the duration you pick. Additionally, you also have 10% of discount on the usage of the code TA01. So if you use my code, you are going to get additional 10% of discount on the existing discount on the courses that are there. You can also unlock the free content with the same code if you are new on Unacademy by following the same procedure. Download, log in, select the goals and invite, and make sure you are choosing the code PA01, or besides that, I also have SPTA01. Any one of the codes will do the job. So yes, which video are you talking? That video, Anisha, was actually for the interview video. They wanted me to update the one video on YouTube for this Unacademy video. That is, what am I saying? Interview video. So I had made that just for that purpose alone. It's not my channel. So you can watch that. I'm not denying that, but my channel is gonna, uh, oh, like that. Okay, fine. Thank you, dear. So sweet of you. Like I said, you are one such student that I would never want to miss out or go out of touch. Hello, Rashika. No, actually, today I had to change. I had to go to dentist at 7 p.m. I had a dental, what is that, appointment. Therefore, I kind of rescheduled. But I think 5 o'clock, I think I can meet many number of students, I guess so, right? We have Vaidehi, we have Bhavna, we have Anjali, and there are others as well. Even Rishika has joined here. Lovely, nice to see. If I am continuing in February, then I will think about the time change. Or else, well, 7 is it. And talking about the informal letter. So first, before I proceed, quickly tell me what is an informal letter, who do we write the informal letter to, and quickly give me the steps. Quickly, super quick, super fast, just, just the steps alone, not in detail, just the steps alone, all those steps that are included in an informal letter. First question, who do we write the informal letter to? At school, I teach 7th and 5th at the moment, the school that I am working at. Before, earlier, I was teaching in Chennai. I was teaching 7th, 8th, and also 9th, and also 10th sometimes, depending upon, the classes. So at the moment, 5th and 7th. All right. These letters, informal letters, are written to family and friends. Agreed. We write informal letters. So yes. Okay. First question answered. So question number 2. Give me the structure. I mean the format quickly. What comes first? What comes first? Whose address? Yes, it's written to family members or friends or the ones who we know personally, right? So yeah. So first is, what is the very first thing? Sender's address. Let me bring it to the left over here. Yeah. First is sender's address, correct? Sender's address. Number two, date in full. Date in full. Number 3, informal letter. What do we have? After date, what do we have? After date, very good. Nice to see that. Salutation, that's correct. Salutation. Number 4, what do we have? Number 4, after salutation? Yeah, it is dear. No. Dear friend, as in Alma, when you write dear, only F alone capital. Dear friend, only F alone to be capital. Or even if you were writing mum, then mum alone, M alone capital. Similarly, dad, D alone capital, the first letter alone. Very good. I'm glad you all remember. It's opening line and which proceeds into introduction. Okay, opening line and then the introduction and the body, very good, which can be divided into 3 paragraphs based on your writing, or more than 3 as well. That's up to you how much you want to write. Number 6, what do you have? Number 6 is the conclusion along with the closing line. Very good. Conclusion along with the closing line. That is correct. And then comes the 7th one, the last one. What do we have? The last one is subscription. That is correct. Conclusion, closing line. That's correct. And then you have subscription. And Eighth one, subscription is it is yours lovingly or yours affectionately, or you can also mention it as with love. You can also mention it as with love, but in exams favor, I'm going to tell you stick it to yours lovingly or yours affectionately. Don't go with love, because most of the teachers do not agree with love. I'm not sure why. Yeah, you're going to write your name, first name alone, no surname. Only the first name alone, no surname. So that's the format of the letter. So with that being said, let me take you through. There's a question on the screen. I would like you people to go through the question and help me write this letter. And yeah, you are Rahul or Rita. You need to presume when you have a question of this sort, you need to presume that you are that particular person. So as we have only girls over here, let us presume that we all are Ritas. Your younger sister's exams are around the corner. Lately, she has been wasting a lot of time in watching IPL matches on TV. Using the hints given below, along with your own ideas, write a letter to her in about 100 or 150 words, advising her to study hard and not get distracted. What is your question? Receiver, not nowadays. Informal letter, that is, are you talking about informal or formal? In formal letter, you have both from and to, both sender and receiver's address. But in informal letter, you only have sender's address, no receiver's address, unless you are going to write that on an envelope. If the teacher or if the question demands that you write an envelope address, then in that case, you're going to write it on a, after once you're finished writing your letter over here, at the end, you are going to write it as an address. That is whoever is, you are sending it to that address over here. But otherwise, it's not mandatory. Yeah, formal में तो होता ही है, obviously. इसमें like you will have from to both sender and receiver, both. Yeah. So that's the question. Take a look at the hint that's been given. That is, study well, make a revision schedule. Written a revision very important. Admission depends upon results. Cricket season will come again. Come again. Record IPL matches. Record IPL matches. So, how do we begin the letter? You help me out over here. How do we start over here? Let's presume the sender's address is just, are we going to write the name? Are you going to write Rita? Am I correct here? Am I correct over here? Am I going to write Rita here? Am I correct here or not? Yes? No? Examination hall? Meaning? No, you do not write the name. In your informal letter, you do not write the name. You straight away go to the door number. Door number, let us say 44, and some apartments, and let us say fourth cross. Let us say, let me see, say E City, Bangalore. So Bangalore, and then you are going to write the PIN as well. So that's going to be your address, all right? Please tell me it's indirect. Which is indirect? The policeman said to the lady, why do you park your class here daily? Class here daily. I don't understand your question. Why do you park your class here daily? Seriously, no idea what you're trying to say. Yeah, e-city is actually electronic city. That's what I've written in sure. Why do you park your class or yeah, car here daily? It's indirect. I mean, it's direct, of course. There are inverted commas over there, right? So it's direct. It's not indirect. So after having done that, you are going to leave a line and then you're going to write the date and today's date, unless the question demands. The question doesn't demand, therefore we are going to go with today's address, which is 25th January 2021. So you're going to leave a line, and who are we writing the letter to? Who are we writing the letter to? You are Rita. Your younger sister's exams are around the corner. So we are going to write it to our younger sister. So what are we going to name the person as over here? What is the name of your, no, you are Rita. You yourself are Rita. You are the one writing. No, very careful over here. Very careful over here. You are Rita. Your younger sister's exams are around the corner lately and she has been wasting time. You are supposed to write a letter to her. You are writing a letter to her. So, no. Okay, fine. There is Reena. Let's take it as Reena. Fine. Rita, Reena, huh? All right, cool. Unless, all right, if you want to write the name, you can make it as Rina, or what you can do is dear sis or dear sister. Yeah, you can go, let's keep it random, but make sure the word, the sister, S is capital. You can either say dear sis or you can say dear sister. So that's your salutation. And then as we are writing it in block format, again, another important thing to be kept in your mind, as we are writing in block format over here, you are not going to indent anything. So here you're going to begin. What is the opening line? How are you going to begin the opening line over here? All exercises, कौन से exercises? Opening line. I hope that's correct. You are going to start the letter by writing, I hope this letter. Everybody give me what all you are going to bring in the letter. Opening line, ke, what comes after opening line, what comes after that in your introduction, what do you want to, put it in your body and conclusion. Keep going. Do not wait for me to ask because by the time it reaches me, it's going to be really late. So keep sending your answers. Okay. I hope this letter finds you in good health. Full stop. That's your opening line. Now the introduction. Uh, introduction. I am fine here and hope this letter finds you. Okay, that also can be done. So how are you going to begin? How are you going to? Can we add the statement? This statement over here. It is always a pleasure to have a chance to write you. So you are adding additional line over there. No, you cannot do that. No examination hall address. This, it has to be some random address. Some random address you bring in. You don't really have to give in your real address. You can just write some fake address over there. It doesn't have to be the real address, but then it has to be an address. You cannot write examination hall. That will be considered as, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Most of them say, but then in your examination, especially in board examinations, it's not your teacher who will be correcting. So stick to the rules. That's what I'm going to say. Play safe. Don't take any chances because obviously, if after correcting, you don't even you will not even get an opportunity to convince them. I would suggest stick on the safer side. Do not take chances when it comes to board examinations. Stick to the rule. Play by the rule. Play by the book because obviously they will be looking for the rules. So do not take chances at all. Uh, Oh, Acha, you're telling me the body. I was totally confused what Rishika is telling me. Okay. I hope this letter finds you in good health. It is always a pleasure to have a chance to write you. Okay, what are we going to add over here? Who's going to give me something extra over here? So that, Rishika, we're going to get that. We're going to bring that in your, body. Now, how will we introduce the topic to the sister? We are supposed to tell her why we are going to, writing the letter, right? So we'll have to tell her what is the reason behind. Although we can make it as although there is a very important reason that I am writing this letter to you. This letter to you, full stop. This can be done. I'm writing this letter to talk to you about your studies. Yes, we can do that as well. Instead of this line, although, instead of this line, you can also bring in, Anisha's line over there, which says, this letter is about to discuss about your studies. You can make a note of that. You can write that. Best way to show what you have studied in a whole year. That we can bring it in, next letter. I'm writing this letter to guide you in your examination is also a very good example of, introduction. So here, this is your opening line. Guys, now let us bring in the clarity of opening line over here. This is your opening line. This is how you open your letter. And then additional lines, anything that you want to add in to, add an extra over there to make it sound like an introduction, and then the introduction of the topic. So you have introduced your topic. So your introduction is done. So you are going to leave a line over there, and then you're going to move on to your body. So body can be further divided into any number of paragraphs. You can either keep one paragraph, or you can even divide it into more than one. That is totally your choice. Now tell me, what are we going to write over here in the body section? Rishika had mentioned earlier stating, I listened that your exams are coming and you're simply wasting your time. Okay, we can, there is a little grammar, incorrect grammar there, but then guys, can you also give me your versions of body, what you want to, how you want to, advise to your sister? If supposing if it was your real own, your own sister that you were advising to, how would you do that? Discuss all the points? Yeah, give me that. No, I wouldn't suggest listen, I heard. I want all of you to convert that into I heard. I heard that your exams are coming soon, not arriving soon, are coming. So it's my duty to tell you that IPL can come again, but your exam will not come again. So please concentrate in your studies. That's too rude. I mean, the way you've said, but then we can change that into a little, we can change that. How did we end the introduction? I'm writing this letter to, well, there is a very important reason that I am writing this letter to you. I have been told, let's keep it, rather telling I listen, I would suggest I have been told. Begin like this. I have been told. You are not going to say who has told you, but then instead you're going to put it in passive voice and you're going to say, I have been told that your exams are up and you have been very ignorant. I hope it's not hidden behind the camera. You've been very ignorant about studies. Here you can say, I also heard. Not listen, guys, not listen. It's I also heard that you have been watching IPL matches lately. Okay? Yeah. I've heard that your exams are coming near, so you should just stick to them to score good. No, do not directly jump into the topic. Try to be subtle. Subtle as in subtle meaning, put it across very, क्या बोलते हैं? If I have to say that in Hindi, there is a saying, right, of that ad, जोर का झटका धीरे से लगे. So यहाँ पे you're an elder sister, you can't even yell at your sister. Obviously, this is a letter. If she had been in front of you, you could have done anything you want. But then she is somewhere else and you are advising her, and she's supposed to take that in a very approaching way. Therefore, you are going to put it across very subtly. So don't be, all this sounds like, it's too straight up to the face. Keep it subtle. The policeman said to the lady, why do you park your car here daily? No, it is direct speech. Rishika, it is direct speech. I think I answered this question already. It is direct speech. Not indirect, it is direct speech. Okay, guys, is this clear so far? So one para is done, I believe. So we are done with one para over here. I've been told that your exams are up and you have been very ignorant about studies. I also heard that you've been watching IPL matches uh, a lot. Okay, we'll add a lot over here lately. So how do you put it across now? Now the second para, it has to be, now you have actually said what the issue is. Or you want me to convert that into indirect speech? Is that what she's saying? Ashu Roy, if I am not wrong, I have been, seeing you doing this everywhere, everywhere. What is your problem? Is there any issue? If do you are you not well or something? You go to every video and you post this thing. Okay. I heard that you're watching IPL till late night. I'm not telling you not to watch it. Yes, you can, but for a fixed time because it can harm your eyes and you will not be able to write your exams. Yes, you can do that. I mean, you another passage. Yes, that also can be instead of the what I have written on the screen. You can do that. Yeah. So, yeah, next paragraph, you're going to leave a line over here and then we're going to write something more. We're going to advise her here now. So, what are we going to advise? We have already brought in the issues. The issues is that she's not studying, she's watching too much of TV. So, this is the issue. So, how are you going to advise her now? Put it across very subtly and tell her that whatever she is doing is not right, what she's supposed to do. How are we going to put it across? Can somebody help me over here, Richa and Anisha, Rishika? Okay, guys, are you telling me? Yeah, yours. That's what I said, Rishika. Your statement, your passage, what you posted over there, that can be written instead of this. What I have written on the screen. So instead of this thing, you can come up with your thing, no problem at all. So now my question is, this happened. This is body number, under the category of body. This is our first para. Now we need to write in the second body. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna write over here? That's my thing. You need to advise her now. You have to say, well, we did see a tip earlier which said that you can record your matches. But it should be done in a fixed time so that your studies will not affect. Okay. Richa, what about you? Alma, what about you? What do you think? What's your version of presentation? Okay. Let me see. Let me tell you what I would write. Okay. I totally agree. Sorry, not agree. I totally can relate to your situation. Even I love, even I love matches, but matches, but sister, here again capital because you are calling her. You're calling her out, therefore you did. I didn't see rich. Yeah, exams are something that we all are frightened, but never do that. Don't give up. Exactly. Yeah, that also can be brought in. But again, I totally can relate to your situation. Even I love matches, but sister, here the question is of the priority. The question is about the priority and what matters a lot and what matters a lot. I'm sure you don't want to fail in your exams. Hence, So yeah, here we'll put a full stop over here. I'm not sure if I have, okay, I need to add another slide over here. Just give me, let's keep it. And 1 second. All right. Now we're going to write the third paragraph. Okay, we are done with over here. I have been told, sorry, I totally can relate to your situation. Even I love matches, but sister, here the question is about the priority and what matters a lot. I am sure you don't want to fail in your exams. So, how are we going to conclude the body part? The body number 3, that has to be brought in over here. The body number 3, the para, is supposed to be brought in over here. How are you going to tell? How are you going to bring in the third para, guys? Which sentence? No, that is correct. I am taking your version and I'm also giving you my version. I'm telling you how you can improvise on it. So I'm not denying all your statements are correct. Your Rishika statement is also correct. Anisha's statement is also correct with a little grammatical stuff and all of that. Even Richa's statement is also totally correct. But what I'm saying is how you can improvise it. That's what I'm telling you. The same thing, I'm just putting it in a different way with different words and terminologies. That's it. Now, how are you going to, before the conclusion, you have already told her very politely, stating that, this is what you have heard, and now you are telling her what is important. So now you are going to advise her. Now you're going to tell her, do this and do that. This is where you're going to advise her. So what are you going to do? How are you going to put it across to her? You've got two paragraphs, one done, two also done. Now the third para, what are you going to tell her where you are actually advising her to do this? Wherein you can bring in, like, what you can do is you can record the match and you can watch it later. First divide, you can advise her stating, make sure that you first finish reading and then, watch the match, prepare a timetable. Based on the timetable, first finish an amount of reading on that particular day and then watch the match after having recorded. So something like that. Yeah, you can bring in the time management part over there. Very good. Focusing on your studies because you can watch the recorded matches but not your exam. So focus on your studies. That is correct. Very good. That also. Rishika, Alma, are you going to give me your version? You should be wise and yeah, I think yeah, I'll take this statement. This sounds very good. I'll take this statement. How did we end it? You don't want to fail in your exams. I'm sure you don't want to fail in your exams. Hence, what is your statement? Hence, be wise and decide for yourself and manage your time and manage your time accordingly. Prepare a timetable. Prepare a timetable and follow that consistently. There was Rishika's line. What was that? I want to add that here. Yeah, recorded matches. I don't. I'm not sure Rishika or Anisha. Somebody gave the statement of match over here. Who was it? Recorded. Yeah. Yeah. We can add that. You can watch. You can always watch a recorded session of the match, but exams but exams will not be conducted twice. Conducted twice. So that's your body. So now you are done How would you conclude? Now your conclusion, last paragraph. How would you conclude? Now that's your body number 1, 2, and 3. Now you need to conclude it. You have said everything, whatever you have to advise her, told everything. So now you have to conclude. You can say like, mm, I am saying this only for your own good because we all love you and we all mean good. Therefore, we hope for your better future, and we hope you are, you know, taking my advice seriously. So something like that. Come up with your version of conclusion. Let's see. Exams are not, I mean, yeah, exams are important to ignore them. Yeah, exams, plural subject here. So exams are. How would you conclude over here? Yeah, let me begin with that statement. Are important? No, are the priority. Let's make it as are the priority. Are the priority over here. So take my advice seriously. What can we add over there? Yeah, this is conclusion. We all want to take a stand. We all want you to take a stand at success stairs. Is that a statement or something? I mean, a proverb or something? Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I've heard that, but I can bring that out in a, you know, we all want to see you, want to see you succeed. We all want to see you succeed. Okay, I brought it in a different way. I hope you don't feel bad. Exams are the priority over here, so take my advice seriously. We all want to see you succeed. So all the best for your exams. So yeah, all the best uh, for your exams. And what's the closing line? Yeah, this letter is for your own betterment. You can also bring in that line, study hard, score good marks. That also is can be included. Guys, what I am giving is only one version. So here, like I told you, you can come up with your own thoughts, own opinions, and you can make it, write it on your own. But you gave me your version. I kind of mixed it, matched it, and I brought in another version over here just for your, you know, better understanding. We can add waiting for your good results, and then we can add Richa's statement. Waiting for your good results. And what is Richa? Convey my regards to mom and dad. That's correct. Convey, that's our closing line. Convey my regards to mom, capital M and capital D, mom and dad. So how are you going to uh, end it? As I do not have the place over here, we'll just end it over here. Tell me how to end it. I think we just need to add 2 more lines there. So just tell me how. How do you end it? Yours lovingly. All right, we can do that. Yours lovingly, or you can also put it as yours affectionately. Give my regards to mom and dad and give love to our small brother. Yes, yeah, you can include that as well. Yeah, yours lovingly, and Rita is supposed to come down over here. As I cannot write, I'm just going to put it over here like this. It is supposed to be in one line, guys. All of this should be in one line. Do not, it looks a little clumsy over here because of these things popping up here, but then everything to be in one line. And yeah, Rita should also be here. I hope that's okay. So yeah, only Rita, not your full name, not your signature, nothing. When you're writing it personally, you can also bring in with love, but do not do it in exams. I would rather say don't. Like I said, you have no idea who is going to correct your paper, so be on the safer side and be smart, and then answer in, follow the rules, stick to the rules when you are actually uh, yeah. And that is it. Do you have a clarity in your letter writing? No. Yeah, if this is your margin, you'll have to write it over there. If this is your margin, you have to keep it everything. If you are deciding to write the block format, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Sometimes your teachers over here, because you are in ninth grade, they know you so well, they will in fact give you the marks. But if you do that in your board examination, no, they will deduct your marks. You have no idea. So don't do that. If there is a question, if there is a name given in the question, stick to that name. There is a reason why they give you. They want to know whether you are, in that present moment, and whether you are going to use, whether you have understood who the sender is and who the receiver is. That's done on a based on a reason. So do not. Okay. No, we have a Menti quiz after this thing. So if this letter is done, can we go to the Menti quiz, guys? Razik Ali, I think we met you the other day as well. Ready for the Menti quiz? In that case, there are a few words that I want you people to, uh, we'll decide about formal and informal. We will decide about formal and informal. There are a bunch of questions. Just I'm going to take it through very quickly, which you are going to, you are going to tell me whether the statement is formal or informal. If you are going to use them in formal letters or informal letters. So careful with this thing and join in quickly, super quick. Join in quickly. Is that a pretty heart? Is that a heart or something else? I'm not sure. Looks like a heart though. Not sure what that is. Menti, www.menti.com. Use the code 5370281. So join in soon. I had actually scheduled a 4 o'clock class as well. Oh, that's you. Okay. But then because of my appointment, I had to reschedule it again for tomorrow. So it could be a lengthy session tomorrow, a little lengthy. So come prepared from 4 to 5, 4 to almost at least till 5:30 tomorrow on Educator Up. 5370281. Okay, all right. Somebody is wondering, somebody is with a ring over here, somebody is a watermelon, somebody is, what is that, soccer ball, a burger, a truck. That is a heart, isn't it, guys? That is that a heart, or I don't know. What is it? What do you call that? That's it. Is anybody else joining? That is all, or is anybody else joining? Can we start the quiz? Mantra Vithalani. Hello, Mantra. You're new in this channel. Well, nice to have you over here. Please join in, log on to your, go to our browser and type in www.menti.com and use the code 5370281. It's not a heart. It looks like a heart though. I have no idea. It's a spade. It's not a spade. Spade is? No, spade is? No, I don't think so. Oh, you have joined Mantra. Lovely. You are the ring. Very good. Where are you from, Mantra? Yeah, you guys have such beautiful, such I don't know, peculiar names that I haven't heard before. Mantra, what a beautiful name. Even in what is that? Even in our educator app, there's a name, right? What is that? Nishchay, and what are the names that I usually take, which I love a lot? I mean, they're very peculiar, strange. Never heard of those kind of names before. Adhya and Nishchay, and I don't know. Lovely names. So can we start? Did your mother join, Alma? Mantra is Kakula, I've heard. Kakula, I've seen in TV. Anyway, Kakula I had heard. But yeah. All right, can we start? All right, cool. First question on the screen. Initial greetings. We're talking about the initial greetings over here. How would you greet, whether it is formal or informal? It was great to hear from you. Formal or informal? It was great to hear from you. It's going to be really tough. So everybody has answered 4-4. The answer is informal. Let me first tell you the answers. These statements, even I was confused about these things earlier, but then these answers, these statements were given from Cambridge, from the book FCE, which means that according to them, they consider this statement as informal. So don't ask me anything. Like I said, I just referred the book, and over there it was written that we are supposed to use this in informal situation and this one in formal situation. So if in case you get a different answer, if you end up losing it, don't get upset, but then be happy that you are actually getting an opportunity to learn. So Anisha, Montana, Safina, and Richa have answered it. Narendra Modi, really? Uh, Katie Swami. Hello, Mr. Swami. Welcome to the class. And next question on the screen. Here it goes. I'm gonna do it rapidly, a little faster. I'm writing with reference to your letter. I'm writing with reference to your letter. Is it formal or informal? Do you use it in formal letter or informal letter? Oh, Montana is Alma, huh? Cool. Time is up. Yeah, this was pretty easy because it was, yeah, with reference to is obviously informal. So I'm going to quickly go and to the next question. This is going to be pretty fast. So, okay, Montana on the top. Very good. Oh, that is Alma. Okay. Next question on the screen. Here it goes. Thanks for writing to me. Thanks for writing to me. Formal or informal? Thanks for writing to me. It is informal, not formal. You don't use thanks in formal situation. You always go with thanking you, or you say thank you. Thanks is informal. Keep that in your mind. Thanks is informal. Thank you, thanking you is formal. Next, Montana still on the top. Anisha, did you get that wrong? All right. Next question on the screen. Here it comes. Congratulations. Now we are going to discuss about the congratulatory phrases and whether you're going to tell me whether you use that in a formal phrase, as a formal phrase, or a informal phrase. Well done. That's the phrase, and you'll have to take a decision over there whether informal or formal. Ari, well done is obviously informal. How can it be formal? Well done. You don't say that in a formal situation. Well, if you had been thinking that it is a formal usage, then stop thinking about that. It's a informal usage. So careful with that. Next on the screen, question number 5. I would like to offer congratulations on. I would like to offer congratulations on. I would like to offer congratulations on formal or informal. I would like to offer congratulations on formal. Very good, lovely. Obviously, the moment you see the word would, it is only, formal. It cannot be informal. You can't, it's not that you cannot use it in an informal situation, but in a formal situation, that's what you are supposed to use. So let's go to the next one on the screen. Here it comes. Let me congratulate you on. Let me congratulate you on dash. Let me congratulate you on. Why is it informal? It's formal. Let me congratulate you is also formal. Okay, this is pretty confusing, so I'm not gonna, you know, this could very difficult for not everybody could consider that as informal. But then even I was when I saw that for the first time, even I got a little confused. But then now it's formal. Next question on the screen. Here it comes. In my opinion, now you are going to decide whether the opinions are formal or informal. In my opinion, which situation would you say this? Either in formal situation or informal situation. All right. And let us see. Okay, it is not informal, it is formal. In my opinion, is formal. And very few of you. Who's Narendra Modi, yaar? All right, next, let's go to the next question on the screen. Modi ji is doing well. So Modi ji is competing with all of us today. To my mind, what is it? Formal or informal? This should not be tough. This is easy. So I think you all should get the answers over here. And it is informal and not formal. Correct. And 3 of you got it wrong. No problem. This is not going to be a penalizing session because what we think in India is totally different, and what Cambridge University or Cambridge people or British people think is totally different. Therefore, do not, be too hard on yourself. Just understand that this is what is considered as formal and this is what is considered as informal. So moving on, next one, question number 9. I hold the view that this is easy, I guess. Not going to be that tough. I hold the view that it is formal, not informal. We don't usually say all these things to our friends or um, relatives or somebody. So I hold the view that it's not that you cannot use it in your informal letter, but then this should be informal letter. That's the rule. Next, let us see who made it to the top here. We have Raghav. All right. and Rishika. Where is, oh yeah, Richa on the top. Next question on the screen. Here it comes. Personally, I have no doubt that, personally, I have no doubt that, personally, I have no doubt that, personally, I have no doubt that is all right. Because you saw the word personally, you probably took it as informal, but then when you say personally, yeah, you are actually telling, you are obviously, the moment you say personally, you are in a formal situation there. That's what it's going to tell you. You're already in a formal situation there, and then you are trying to say that, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, this is what I would say. So it is formal. Question number 11 on the screen. You are gathered in a board. Okay, anyway, take a look at this thing. My own thoughts are, my own thoughts are, the previous questions strategy will not apply over here. So careful when you're deciding. My own thoughts are, my own thoughts are informal. Okay, cool. So only two of you got it incorrect, no problem. Next question on the screen. Many of you are getting incorrect. All right, no problem. Like I told you, consider this as a session where you actually gather knowledge. And why is it that many of you have left? I've got only 6 people watching. Out of that, minus 1. So which means 5. Advice, suggestions. Why not try? Now you are giving, offering suggestions and you are offering advice. So is it a informal situation or formal situation? Lovely. So there you go. Next on the screen. Mantra has left, I guess so, and Raghav has left as well. All right. Next question on the screen. Here it comes. Answer fast. What about trying? What about trying? What about trying? Formal or informal? Formal or informal? Okay, so what do you think? Most of you think it is informal, which is correct. It's not formal. It is, yeah. Next one on the screen. Let's see who makes it to the top. All right. Because obviously the statement is so simple, it cannot even be, I mean, how can you use that in formal situation? It is totally informal. I mean, I don't think so there should have been any doubt. It's a kind of scenario statement that you use it in informal situations. It is recommended that you, it is recommended that you dash. It is recommended that you, it's formal. It's formal. How can it be informal? The moment you see the word recommended, it's formal, not informal. Okay, like I said, consider this session as a knowledge acquiring session. Do not get, upset about moving up and down and all of that. So do not worry, but I'm not going to judge anybody today. It's not about who's first or who's second. It's about you understanding, because obviously we have taken English from British people. So according to them, we'll have to accept. Maybe we do not consider these statements as like that, but anyway, you could, suggestion, giving a suggestion, you could do this or you could do that. What is it? Formal or informal? It is informal. Okay, let's go to the next one. I think I should directly jump the leaderboard because, like I said, I'm not going to judge any of you here because this is going to be a tough call, a tough quiz, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't make, it's not fair that we check the leaderboard. What do you say? Shall we skip the leaderboard and straight away just go to the questions? If you say yes, I'm ready to do that. I urge you to. Maybe at the end we will see who has done well. Huh? Okay with that? It's formal. Next one. Okay, I'll go straight to the questions now. I'm not going to, show the leaderboard. We'll go check the leaderboard totally at the end. Like I said, this is, you think it's a simple quiz, but it's not a simple quiz. I suggest that you dash. I suggest that you dash. And it's formal. It's not informal. It is formal. I suggest that. So yeah, let's go to questions straight away. Not the leaderboard. If I were you. If I were you. If I were you, I would have done that. I would have done this. I would have done differently. That, this, blah, 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 blah. And it is informal. Correct. Lovely. Wonderful. Next question on the screen. Here it comes. Linkers meaning the ones which you use in your letters to connect to one to another. So even these are divided into informal and formal. So careful with the jargon over here. Formal, moreover. The word is moreover. So based on that, take a decision. It is formal. Okay, no problem. It is. You want the leaderboard. Okay, let's see the leaderboard. And moreover is obviously formal. Moreover, I mean, it can also be used in informal situations. It's not that you cannot use that in informal situations, but then moreover is something that you use more often in formal situations. Therefore, it's formal. Next question on the screen. Here it comes. Also, is that a formal usage or informal usage? This should not be tough here. This should be very easy. Very, 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 very easy. Also, yeah, that is informal. Correct? Next question. Then again. Then again. What would you say? Is that a informal usage or formal usage? Then again. Informal or formal? It is informal. That's correct. Next one on the screen. Here it comes. Aryan Thakur. Next question on the screen. Furthermore. Further more. So this should not be difficult either because, yeah, you will know. I'll see what you will answer for this thing. My full name is Tasneem Ahmed. I am from Karnataka, Bangalore, and furthermore is very easy. I mean, obviously it's oh, Kripa has joined us. Hello, Kripa. Okay, let's go to the next one. 23rd question on the screen. Better still. Better still. Are you going to use this in informal situations or formal situations? Informal situation or formal situation? Better still is informal. That's correct. Let's go to the next question on the screen, and then we'll take a look at the leaderboard. Why is it confusing? Better still is obviously informal situation. I'll tell you why it's confusing in a little while. Answer this question. I'll tell you in a little while. Yeah, next question, I'll show you the leaderboard, Rishika. As well as that. As well as that. It is, whoa. Okay, fine. All right. Okay. The reason you probably are getting confused is because what happens is we kind of use the statements in our both situations. I mean, um, obviously, as well as you do not, you in formal situations, you use word like furthermore, moreover, in addition to, or additionally, something like that. In informal situations, you go with words like also, as well as. These are informal situations. Guys, one thing that you have to understand over here is formal English can be used in informal situations. You can definitely go ahead and use that in informal situations, but informal English cannot be used in formal situations. Formal can be brought in here, but informal cannot be brought in here. Therefore, keep that in your mind. Let's go take a look at the next question. And what's more? What's more? What are you going to answer this as? I'm feeling sleepy. What's more is informal. All right, cool. One more question on the screen. I mean, next question on the screen. Did Kripa leave? All right, next question on the screen. Addio. I just told you the answer for this thing, didn't I? Huh? Additionally, I told you the answer for this thing. This should be bang on. Are I told you the answer for this thing a little while ago. I just, when I was explaining about as well as, I told you about, I told you, right? The answer is, that is informal. Safina and Montana, only you both. What happened? Not paying attention? Next question on the screen. Endings. How do you end a letter? Okay? Closing lines, preferably. Do drop me a line if you have time. Do drop me a line if you have time. do drop me a line if you have time is informal. I know it is confusing, but do not take this as, like I said, do not, just go with your gut according to you and then try and analyze what do you think. Go with that. Don't fret. Don't, get upset because, like I said, these are the statements according to Cambridge, according to England, according to British English. These are the statements which are considered as formal and informal. They come into the category of formal and informal. So don't fret too much. Don't overthink. If it's incorrect, no problem. The thing that I told you earlier, hold on, hold on. I look forward to hearing from you without delay. I look forward to hearing from you without a delay. I look forward to hearing from you without delay is obviously formal. Why would you say it is informal? Certainly not informal. Let's go to the next one. On the screen, here it comes, the question. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope to hear from you soon. And there you go. It is informal. That's correct. Next one on the screen. I think we are almost. So we have Narendra Modi and Richa competing. Who is this Narendra Modi? Yeah, show up. Tell us what your name is, at least, so that we'll know who you are. We have two more questions. Let us see if Modi ji makes it to the top or Richa holds on to her position. Keep in touch. Formal or informal? Formal or informal? Formal or informal? It's obviously informal, all right. Okay. Next on the screen, last question of the day. I hope to hear from you at your earliest convenience. I hope to hear from you at your earliest convenience. I hope to hear from you at your earliest convenience. This should not be difficult either. Yep, like I told you, it's not that difficult. This one was pretty obvious and pretty easy. And let's see who got it to the top. Richa and Narendra Modi both are same. And but no, this is okay. 4067449. Okay, so Richa made it to the top. Congratulations, Richa. You have uh, what? Taken your throne back. So, congratulations. And yep, that is all for today. We'll meet again tomorrow at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock as usual. Tomorrow we're going to discuss another letter. It's going to be letter of experience. Yeah, it's going to be letter of experience. So come prepared to share your inputs with me. We're going to do another letter. So yeah. And who is this Narendra Modi? I would like to know. Am I getting a response from Mr. Modi here? All right, so we are done for the day, guys. Give me your byes, give me your good nights. Let me also go to my dentist and get my teeth checked. And let's wrap up. Why? Oh, congratulations is what. Alma, Do you even know what that means? And I was like surprised. Why is she saying that? Con? Seriously? Say congratulations. I was like, why is Richa Con here? So for a moment I was wondering, and then I saw Anisha's message, and then I realized you mean congratulations. Love you too, baby. Love you too so much. And bye bye, Anisha. Good evening to all of you. Have a good night. Have a You were in fifth place. No problem, Rishika. There's always, this though I am not judging anybody at all. I am, like I said, when I went through the conversation, the statements, I was like, really? This was the, kind of reaction that I had. But like I said, take it as a learning process. And now you know which is, categorized as formal or informal. So go with that. Okay. So, chalo, I'll wrap up. I'll meet you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye, all of you. Have a good day. Bye, Alma. Bye, Anisha. Bye, Rishika. Bye, Richa, Safina, Kripa, and all the others. I'm not quite sure who else is here. Love you all.